Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Chakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, that we will. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom and a Baba Ball. This is another installment of Food for Thought. All right, and I'm going to touch on the Samaritan woman. Okay, now we believe through the Spirit, which, it's safe to say she is. So she is, but through the Spirit, in our faith, we believe that the Samaritan woman at the well was an Israelite. It was a heathen, all right? Probably of Hamitic origins. Nevertheless, the point of the matter is, I got a question, and this is food for thought, you know what I mean? And the title is pretty self-explanatory, food for thought. So this is food for thought right here. If the woman of Samaria was an Israelite, why did she say to Yahushai in John, the 4th chapter, why did she say this? John 4, I'll start at verse 7. There cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Yahushai saith unto her, give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away unto the city to buy meat. Okay? Verse 9. This is the point. Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, how is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me? So let's keep reading, right? Which am a woman of Samaria. For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Okay? So if she wasn't an Israelite, or if she was an Israelite, Salakia, because she's not an Israelite, and we believe that through faith and through these couple of precepts that I'm going to bring out, Lord's will, it sheds some light on that topic. All right? So now, if she wasn't an Israelite, why did she say that? Why did she say the Jews have no dealing with the Samaritans? Okay? So let's dissect that. Which Samaritans was she referring to? Was she referring to the heathen Samaritans or the Samaritans of the northern kingdom? All right. And now let's shed some light on that. Okay, because the northern kingdom, another title for the northern kingdom is Samaria. Okay. Also Ephraim. All right. And even Israel is a title for the northern kingdom. Okay. This is Isaiah 7 and verse 9. It says, and the head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is Ramaliah's son. If ye will not believe, surely ye shall not be established. All right, so as you can see, it says what? The head of Ephraim is Samaria. All right, so another title for the northern kingdom is Samaria, as well Ephraim, okay? And the southern kingdom is Judah, Let's get another one. It's Ezekiel 23 and verse 4. All right. And the names of them were Aholah the elder and Aholibah her sister. And they were mine. They bare sons and daughters. Thus were their names. Samaria is Aholah and Jerusalem is Aholibah. Okay? And as you read on the chapter, when you harp on Aholah, all right, when you read about it, she did the stuff that the northern kingdom did. Because why? She metaphorically represents the northern kingdom. And when you read about Aholibah, she did the stuff that the southern kingdom did. Why? Because she metaphorically represents the southern kingdom. So, case in point, Samaria is Aholah. It just goes to show you that Ephraim, or the northern kingdom, also has the title of Samaria. Okay? Those are just two precepts. I'm sure you can, have more to back that point up. But those are just two quick ones that I wanted to grab. Okay? So the point is, the northern kingdom, Samaria is also known as the northern kingdom or Ephraim. All right? Now, she said it. For the Jews have no dealing with the Samaritans. Okay, well, let's see. All right, because which Samaritans was she referring to? Heathen Samaritans or Northern Kingdom Israelite Samaritans? And I say that because these next two scriptures I'm going to get through the Spirit, Lord's will, this video was edifying. 2 Chronicles 30, starting at verse 1. And Hezekiah sent to all Israel and Judah, and wrote letters also to Ephraim and Manasseh, that they should come to the house of the Lord Yahweh at Jerusalem to keep the Passover unto the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel. For the king had taken counsel, and his princes and all the congregation in Jerusalem, to keep the Passover in the 2nd month. For they could not keep it at that time, because the priests had not sanctified themselves sufficiently, neither had the people gathered themselves together to Jerusalem. All right. And the thing pleased the king and all the congregation. So they established a decree to make proclamation throughout all Israel, from Beersheba even to Dan, that they should come to keep the Passover unto the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, at Jerusalem. For they had not done it of a long time in such sort as it was written. So the post went with the letters from the king and his princes throughout all Israel and Judah, and according to the commandment of the king, saying, Ye children of Israel, turn again unto the Lord Yahweh, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or Israel, Salakia, and Israel, and he will return the remnant of you that are escaped out of the hand of the kings of Syria. All right, and now the kings of Assyria, all right, what did? They took over the northern kingdom, all right, and we're going to get into that, Lord willing, in this lesson. They took over the northern kingdom, okay? The northern kingdom went into the Assyrian captivity, and after the Assyrian captivity, what did a lot of them do? The majority of them, they fled over to the Americas, all right, which is known as Arsareth, all right, which is Achar Aratazah in the Hebrew, which means another land, all right. It says, verse 7, And be not ye like your fathers and like your brethren, which trespass against the Lord Yahweh, power of their fathers, who therefore gave them up to desolation, as ye see. Right, okay? Because Israel was being wicked, so what did the Lord do? He let the Assyrians come and take them captive, all right? Verse 8, Now be ye not stiff-necked as your fathers were, but yield yourselves unto the Lord Yahweh, and enter into his sanctuary, which he has sanctified forever, and serve the Lord Yahweh your power, that the fierceness of his wrath may turn away from you. Verse 9, For if ye turn again unto the Lord Yahweh, your brethren and your children shall find compassion before them that led them captive, so that they shall come again into this land. For the Lord Yahweh your power is gracious and merciful, and will not turn away his face from you, if ye return unto him. So the post passed from city to city, through the country of Ephraim and Manasseh, even unto Zebulun, but they laughed them to scorn and mocked them. All right, so you had a lot of northern kingdom that basically was like, "Ha, yeah, right," you know, they were being wicked. Okay, they didn't want to follow the decree that was set, you know. So it says what? They laughed them to scorn. All right, but nevertheless, the will of the Lord still had to be fulfilled. So in a way, it had to happen. You know, they had to come over here to the Americas to fulfill prophecy. All right. Nevertheless, verse 11 is the point. Nevertheless, it's funny, I just said nevertheless. Nevertheless, diverse of Asher and Manasseh and of Zebulun humbled themselves and came to Jerusalem. All right, so you had some northern kingdomers, you know, people of the northern kingdom that still stayed behind in Israel, man. Okay, even all the way to the time of the New Testament. Let's prove that with Anna the prophetess. All right, Luke chapter 2 and verse 36. And there was one, Anna, a prophetess, the daughter of Phanuel, of the tribe of Asher, okay, which is the northern kingdom, is a northern kingdom tribe, all right, of the tribe of Asher, okay. So there you go. You had northern kingdom Israelites still in Israel at this time, man. You know, that Yahushua was around. Okay, so did the Jews not deal with them? Did the Jews not deal with those type of Israelites? No. Okay? No. Because what? It says right here, and she was a widow of about 84 years, which departed not from the temple, but served the Most High with fastings and prayers night and day. Okay? So she was in the temple of the Lord. You don't think the Jews were in the temple of the Lord as well? So did the Jews not deal with her because she was of Samaria, meaning that she was an Israelite of the northern kingdom? And she coming in that instant gave thanks likewise unto the Lord, and spake of him to all them that look for redemption in Jerusalem. Okay? So what? Did the Jews not deal with that woman of Samaria? All right? And when I say that, I'm talking about that woman of the northern kingdom. No, they didn't deal with the heathen inhabiting Samaria. All right? And like I said, Lord's will we get it? Second Kings 17, because this is old history right here, as far as the scriptures go. Okay? You had heathen in Samaria. All right? That was the Samaritan woman that the Jews didn't, that was the Samaritans that the Jews didn't have any dealing with. The heathen, them of the heathen. Okay? This is 2 Kings 17, starting at verse 23. I'll start at verse 22. For the children of Israel, talking about the northern kingdom, walked in all the sins of Jeroboam, which was the king over the northern kingdom, the first king, which he did, they departed not from them. What was one of those main things? Idol worship. All right? Ephraim is joined to his idols. Verse 23, until the Lord Yahweh removed Israel out of his sight. Meaning what? He removed them out of the land. Okay, that's what it means, how he removed Israel out of his sight. He removed them out of the land. Let's prove that. Okay. Salam. Deuteronomy 11 and 12. And the land which the Lord Yahweh thy power careth for, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh thy power are upon it, from the beginning of the year even unto the end of the year. All right, so the Lord's eyes are always upon the land of Israel. That's what it meant that he set him out of his sight. Okay. Salakia. 2 Kings 17 and verse 23. I read it again. Or verse 21. For he rent Israel from the house of David, and they made Jeroboam the son of Nebat king, and Jeroboam drave Israel from following the Lord and made them sin a great sin. Okay. Verse 22. For the children of Israel walked in all the sins of Jeroboam which he did, they departed not from them. Salakia. Verse 24. Verse 23. Salakia. Verse 23. Until the Lord. I'm on verse 22. Salak. For the children of Israel walked in all the sins of Jeroboam which he did, they departed not from them, until the Lord Yahweh removed Israel out of his sight, as he said by all his servants the prophets. So was Israel carried away out of their own land to Assyria unto this day. Right. Okay. The northern kingdom was carried over into the Assyrian captivity. Verse 24. And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon and from Kutua and from Ava and from Hamath and from Sepharvaim, and placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel. So it goes to show you, that's another point showing you that the children of Israel, talking about the northern kingdom, dwelt in Samaria, man. Okay, and they possessed Samaria and dwelt in the cities thereof. All right. So there you go. There you go, man. Okay, so you had those heathen nations in the land of Samaria, which goes to show you. So those were the Samaritans that the Jews weren't dealing with, because you had some northern kingdom Israelites still in Israel in the time of Yahushua being there. You had little remnants of them. All right. And this was prophecy that those heathen will be in our land. That was prophecy. Let me get a quick one. Lamentations 5, starting at verse 1. Remember, O Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, what has come upon us. Hey, that's the spirit. It's 5:55. I'm on Lamentations 5. That's heavy. Remember, O Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance, talking about our land, is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. Okay, so people who are strangers to the land. All right. Let me get another scripture real quick. Matthew chapter 10, starting at verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles. Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into the Slakia, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. Now, why are those two things in the same sentence? Why? Because you had Gentiles in the city of the Samaritans, man. Okay? And at that time, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding wasn't really given to the apostles to the full pinnacle that they had it towards the latter end of their ministry. All right? Or disciples at this time, rather. They were disciples. Okay, so they couldn't really have that discernment to tell who might be an Israelite foreigner or who's not, unless the Spirit gave them that discernment. Nevertheless, why are those in the same sentence? Because why? You had heathens in Samaria at that time. But you also had Israelites mixed in there as well, okay? But they didn't have the Spirit to discern. That's why Yahushua said that. But said, verse 6 says what? But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right? So that's the point. That's why this is called food for thought, So why did the woman say that to Yahushua? The Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. When you still had Northern Kingdom Israelites still in Israel at that day, why did she say that to Yahushua? If that woman was a Jew, or if that woman was an Israelite, But really, she was a heathen posing as she was an Israelite. Because that's why she said what? Our father, Jacob, put the well in here, But really, she's not a descendant of Israel. You know what I mean? Kind of like how you have them same gutter rats in our land today. Going back to Lamentations 5, our inheritance is turned into strangers, right? You got them same gutter rats in the land of Israel today claiming that Jacob is their father. But no, Jacob is really their uncle, if you can receive it. All right? Because their father is Esau, But that's the point. Lord's will, this video was edifying. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, every well, peace and blessing to the elect of Israel, Shalom, and a Baba Ball.